in the business arena, you have people doing leadership development and doing organizational development and consulting with businesses on various problems. Now, in a way, they're using the same model as psychologists are. They're using the medical model. They would diagnose problems. They would say that, you know, the teamwork isn't good, that there's office politics, that there's too many stovepipes, that their morale is bad, communication is bad. So they would say maybe there were 20 or 30 different possible illnesses, if you will, that the business has. And for every one of those so-called illnesses, you would have books, many books written for each one of them, what it is, how big a problem it is, and how to solve it. You would have specialists in those areas, people who do organizational development work would have techniques and answers to each of those. Okay? Now, let's say you just went in to the company and improved the level of psychological fitness of the employees. All those problems will get weaker, will start to go away. Because there's nothing holding them in place other than the insecurities within the employees. The level of psychological fitness in the employees is such that they, you know, get, they don't think that well, and they get upset easily, and they react to life, and they react to conditions. And as they get more insecure, they get more self-centered, more political, more defensive, and their feeling about the company isn't as good, so the morale goes down, and their ability to feel good about the other people affects the teamwork. They don't think as clearly, so they don't communicate as well. It's all from the same source. Psychological fitness level isn't very good. There's insecurity in the individuals. Now you raise that level, and all those tendencies, negative tendencies, get weaker. And that's how these principles help companies. So we don't have to worry about any of those specifics. All we have to do is improve the psychological fitness of the people in the company, and all of a sudden, all those improve on their own. It's unbelievable to me that psychological fitness as a basic platform for performance is invisible to the business world. It's absolutely invisible. People take psychological fitness as a given. They just assume that that's the personality of the person. So if a person's very insecure and very defensive and gets easily upset, every company has people like that are cause 10 times their weight in problems. Okay? They try to help each one of the things that the person does. You know, so they say, well, we want you to communicate better, and we want you to be more of a team player. And, well, the person, if they could do that, they would. If they don't have the level of psychological fitness to pull that off. They're doing the best they can. Now you go in there, raise that person's level of psychological fitness, they'll gladly use it to be a better employee. It would be like if you didn't understand or physical fitness wasn't visible to you, you'd have a bunch of basketball players in really bad shape, and they're overweight, and they don't have any endurance, and you'd say, well, we're going to run a fast break game. You know, I mean, you wouldn't do that. You'd have to adjust the strategy, the team strategy, to these slow, overweight people. You do your best to do that, okay? Then some person who understands physical fitness comes in, and they say, wait a second, just get these guys in great shape, we'll improve their endurance, we'll improve their strength, we'll improve their conditioning generally, and then we can run whatever strategy we want. But psychological fitness is invisible to the business world, so people don't have that option. They have to take people's functioning, such as it is, and come up with systems to try to mediate the negative effects of it.